Hello guys, this is my homemade proton pack, Ghostbusters proton pack. So I just turned 50 2 days ago, and next weekend is my 50th birthday party. It's costume, so I decided to go as a Ghostbuster. I've literally had a week to put this together. Now, a lot of people on YouTube do make their own, and there are lots of forums online. Seems to take anywhere from a month to 6 months or longer. And a lot of them are made of timber or other products. This one is made of foam core or foam board and thick cardboard as well. It's very light, it's quite sturdy, a little bit soft though on the edges if I'm being honest. But so far this thing has taken me 4 nights of work, probably around 9 hours total. And I'm pretty happy with the results so far. So it's not painted yet. I'm just showing you all the different components and how I basically put this together. So foam core or foam board can be purchased at craft supply stores or picture framing shops. They use it a lot in picture framing industry. Okay, and other bits and pieces that I've found in the shed. So actually this here is a solar light that goes in your garden, and just there. Basically I just turn the spike that goes into your soil the other way around. It's inverted inside. There's the cap. It's got a nice design element. I quite like it. Usually it has a sticker on here, a warning sticker. I think I'm going to leave that exposed because I quite like that little detail. Yeah, and it's the same up here. It's the same as another garden stake, solar light. And just down in here, we had an air conditioner installed last year. And this is a bit of leftover waste. Just a little bit of insulation tubing. It's got a nice little fabric casing. Quite like that. It's very nice. This is also left over from the air conditioning installation. There's a bit of tubing there, flexible tubing. And this down here is just it's a bottle top of a children's juice bottle. Here in Australia, we call them pop tops. Yeah, just various little things that I've found. This is a little cleaning solution bottle from when you buy a pair of glasses or you need to clean your glasses. It's just inverted inside a piece of pipe. Let's see that, if it focuses. And it's the same piece of pipe up here. It had a little cap on there. Had a cap on both ends originally, larger piece. So you can see the foam board is a little soft, but I believe once it's painted and had a coat of varnish, it should be okay. It does have lights, so there's a little battery pack there. They're basically just a cheap set of fairy lights that you buy at the dollar store. I'll turn them on for you, see if they'll light up. There we go. So these are just little pieces of plastic in here that I've painted with a red marker pen. The fairy lights themselves are multicolored. I kind of like that look. And it's a steady light. And in here will be it's up in the shed at the moment. I've just been painting it. It's an old hand sanitizer bottle. And it'll pop in there for the fuse. A little label on it. This here is where the cable will go. I'll show you the cable shortly. So work in progress, but it'll go up into the gearbox up in here. Over here, I've just made all the housing. This is a little LED cob light torch I purchased from an auto store here. Super cheap auto. Thank you. No sponsor, of course. And the little blue part on there is actually packing strap that you get on your pallets. And I'll just turn it on for you. Gives it a nice LED glow, blue. And the housing that I made for it is just an old picture frame that I've cut into pieces. normally the glass and your photo and your backing go in here. And it's just glued onto a piece of acrylic. And it just pops out. It's got a little magnet on the back of this. And I've just glued an old razor blade in there. So it just literally pops on there. I have to take it out, change a battery, do anything like that. Down here is where the hose will attach for the wand. And I'll show you the wand shortly. And it's just actually off an old water pressure washer, or a gurney. And I've just basically attached that, and I've got the old gurney hose. My old gurney broke down, I had to get a new one, but I kept the old one. And parts of that are used in the wand as well. So I'm just going to quickly go and grab my wand and cable and be back to you. Okay, so I'm back with my cable. This is basically the cable. It's a bit of packing strap again that you can probably source at a local warehouse or somewhere. Usually throw it in the bin. And I've just painted it with some marker pens, and they'll just go together. Well, I'm going to keep them separate but twist them, and they're going to attach to that little housing there and run up into the gearbox up in there. Yeah, and then this is the thrower wand. So again, it's just a piece of the old gurney. So the old hose will attach into there, and then it will attach to the coupling there. And it's just attached. This isn't actually an old torch that didn't work anymore. I've cut it on an angle, put a screw into it. It's just an old bit of timber that I had lying around, joined it together. There's a brass coupling off the old gurney, and a little bit of whippersnipper cord going in there. A lot of glue. It's got lights as well. It's a battery pack. So just bear in mind, this will all be painted black. Bit of foam board again. The lights run up. There's another piece of the torch stuck in there. And a bit of that tubing that I showed you before with the other cap. So yeah, lights on. And that's the result. So basically it'll attach upside down up against there, and just turn those lights off if I can get in there. Yeah, and it'll attach like so. And that's basically it, guys. So yeah, this whole project cost me less than $50 using parts, bits and pieces I had in the shed. The foam board, it's nice and light, pick it up easily. I estimate it probably weighs probably around 1 kilogram, not much. And with the backing component, I've got a separate piece that I'm going to cut slots into it. So there'll be an actual backpack sitting inside of this, and the straps will go through the backing and attach as per normal. Usually the original ones and the ones people make are attached to military style Alice frames. Don't have one of these in Australia. Couldn't find one, at least, and if I could, probably wouldn't meet my budget or time constraints. So yeah, just again, it's not maybe accurate, but I think I've done a pretty good job. It's missing a few bits and pieces, but I'm pretty happy with it. I'll show you when it's all painted up and all finished. So I've also made a ghost trap and some Ghostbuster goggles, which I can show you if you're interested. Leave a comment down in the comment section, and Yeah, thanks, guys. So yes, you can do it yourself. You can do it quickly, and you can do it cheaply. So thank you all. See you again. Take care.